Hey, welcome back to Happy Little No Truths. So I asked Gemini what I should do a video on. It looked at my channel and it said I should do another video on skin tone because it's kind of important to people who are beginners to know some tips, tricks, and other things. But normally, like when we're talking about skin tone, it's one of those things where you're looking at the vector scope and you can set the vector scope up to show that skin tone line. There's that option there. And that is the general idea of what skin should be. And yeah, I have other videos that kind of talk about maybe we can push skin tone off into the distance and be a different color than that. But that's kind of one of those things. Like, it's how do you check it? But when you have it like this sun setting, we can see pretty much everything is falling on that hue vein. If we were to pause this and bring up here's skin check, you can see what is skin. This is from mononodes. It's worth every penny to get the utility kit. And then when you're doing in your color balance, so this gamma is set to linear. It's functionally better in terms of how it responds when you're using the wheels down here. And you can dial in, and yellow in using mononodes is on the skin tone line. Without a doubt, it is what it is. And we can go and turn that off and see what we did differently. So we have it right there. All we did is normalize a little bit and drift the image back to center. And yeah, it is what it is. It brought it in. If you don't have mononodes, the other way you can check skin tone is right before you display. You can bring in what is it? It's in here somewhere. Let's see, color generator. Bring in a color generator. Everything's gonna go white. Pick a color, usually in the middle. That's nice. And then on that color generator, you're gonna just put your window. Put up a window, and you're going to invert that window. Like so. Tools, invert. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. No. Come on. Did I press the wrong button again? Oh, it's because I have two windows open. That's why it's confused. Oops, it is. So we have that. And we want. No. Why are you being goofy? There we go. So we have our window like that. We can kind of go find a spot that represents her skin very well. And yeah, there's a lot of flickering on my vector scope. That's mostly because my output is, so what you see in the big profile down there, I put the window to show you where the window is up on there so you can see where it's at when I'm doing windows and things like that. But normally I have that off because all those data points is getting kicked back around to my recorder. And you can see right here what our shift was with the color balance was to put it back on right on that line. And you can see down in our vector scope that it is very much just right there, right on the line. We turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. We can spin this around and kind of push it, and you can see it's just changing her skin and everything like that. So we're really only looking at where that hole is in our thing. And that's kind of what I do sometimes, because like when I want to check and match sky colors, like if one shot the sky isn't the same blue as the next shot, usually I'll just do this as well to kind of just see very easily on the vector scope where and how far and saturated or pushed the color is. But we can dial it right on that line right there, just like so. Bam, we got a little lip action in there. But that is just the easy, simple way of kind of playing around with seeing what your skin tones are when you don't have something like mononodes skin check. And I recommend this. It's a really great tool because not only does it do the skin tone, you can change the range, you can tighten it up. You can see change the hue angle if you're like, nah, this person should be a little bit darker, or they usually are a little darker. You can also do, you can even see it, watch your whole image without the effect. But yeah, this is kind of a DCTL deep dive on using this guy. Well worth the money to look at all these things. You can bring up that split vertically, and you can go, I want to check different parts of the image, like so. But it also has exposure, so you can see HL saturation levels, and you can gray out non-skin areas so you know exactly what you're working on when it comes to skin. What is not skin? Or what is outside of bounds? You want her skin mostly to be in bounds, right? Yep, there you go. But yeah, mononodes, utility pack. I don't have code or anything like that. This is an unpaid, unsolicited, great little tool that does a lot of things. So if you like that, if you like this video, be sure to do all those other things, because the Gemini AI says you want to know more about skin tones. And that's why we watched the video. So you did this video. Not necessarily because I wanted to, but because AI told me it's a good video that I should do. And that must mean that this automatically populated video that you needed to watch, you watch this one that is now up here over on the side. You should watch one of these videos from the playlist, because the AI wants you to. All hail the Borg.